Well, thank you everybody for joining me today. I'm Tom Cormier. I am an Insurance WebEx mentor. Proud to be, actually. I enjoy giving these educational webinars. I'm also the CEO and co-founder of Legacy Stories. And today I'm going to help you find 20 or more quality referral sources where no one else is looking. Truly, they are hiding in plain sight. Okay, so who do we want for referrals? Baby boomers really are the prime target, I would imagine, for a lot of you, and certainly their Gen X children, and even their greatest generation parents. But when you think about it, 78 million baby boomers right now are entering their golden years. And they are having to make lots and lots of decisions. But they're dealing with decisions about making how they're going to get through retirement. So many of them haven't even created their will or an estate plan. They have to deal with issues of health care, their senior care needs that are upcoming. They need to be figuring their long-term care out. They have to really be thinking these things through. There are very few baby boomers who have it all figured out. They are needing to deal with their pre-need funeral arrangements. And obviously, they want to also be thinking about what kind of an impact they're going to have on the next generation, especially with regards to their financial legacy. More than at any other time, this generation is thinking about their own personal legacy, how they will pass down some of their life lessons and values to the next generation is actually more important, the surveys show, to them than even passing down their money. But there is fierce competition for this business, and you know what I'm talking about. So what you want to do is position yourself so that you can get referred by people that have already done business with them or already have relationships with them. So here's a concept that we've been working on at Legacy Stories in the way that we've been really looking at all the different aspects of how a boomer leaves a legacy. You know, the Mayo Clinic, they innovated the whole holistic treatment model. And this is where they made everything as patient-centered care. And they put a team around them. It gives the patient an uncanny feeling of comfort. It is a very highly respected model, and one that if you ask any family that's been through it, they will highly recommend this model. So when you think of all of the decisions, why wouldn't you put a holistic legacy planning team together? And if you were to think of that as your patient-centered or your client-centered program, yes, you're going to focus on your discipline. You're going to move people in your direction. But if you were to take the approach that you are actually part of a holistic legacy planning team, first of all, it shows that you really, really do care holistically about all the decisions that these people have to make. There will be comfort to them to know that there is somebody who could be a front person, a champion, the quarterback, if you will. So let's just say that if you're an estate, on the financial side, you've got financial advisor up here, you've got an estate planner, you've got your insurance, CPA, and a kind of financial side. Over here, kind of on the care side, you've got assisted living, skilled nursing, home care, hospice, pre-need, funeral. And over here you have personal historians, genealogists, people that help these people do their photo scanning and photo organizing. We know that the clients are not just baby boomers, but it's baby boomers and their parents, and oh, by the way, their Gen X children who are in the decision-making process here. All of these people deal with your customers for the most part. These are all referral feeders. But let's say if you're a financial advisor, you should already have a relationship with an estate planner or a CPA. If you don't have an insurance agent, you should. But there's no actual bonding of the unit for the purpose of providing a holistic service that by default ends up referring each other's clients to each other. Any financial advisor, it wouldn't take much to put in a group that says, I'm starting a Legacy Expert Alliance in my area. Let's say you're an executive of a senior living, an assisted living facility. Chances are they already have relationships with 2 or 3 of these genealogists. I'll just take the personal historian, which you can go to. This is the Association of Personal Historians. They've got a directory there where you can find personal historians everywhere. I'll guarantee that personal historian would love to become part of an alliance that includes a holistic approach to someone's personal legacy. They're going to know a genealogist, a memoir writer. They're going to know who scans the photos in their area. They're going to know these different people, and right away they're going to say, I have 5 people that I could put on this team tomorrow. They would love this concept. So any one of you could put this kind of alliance together with a matter of maybe 3 different contacts. And they're all referral sources. And some of them, like photo digitizers and scanners, some of them have thousands of customers. And so even to revisit the same clients you already have and you're looking for another way to get in front of them, you could even go there and say, I just wanted to let you know that I'm forming a local legacy expert alliance, a team of people who can handle your entire legacy on the financial side, the senior side, the personal legacy side. And so if you ever need anything like that, I can get you a referral that I feel very confident will do the job for you. And believe me, these are all things that are happening in boomers' lives, any one of these at any one time. So everybody in the alliance, or as you add people to the alliance, that new expert, as well as you, get to make an announcement in your social media. So that the network itself takes on a new one. Everybody says, glad to welcome you, our new person in the alliance. That goes out to all kinds of new announcements in social media. Content marketing is the #1 best way to create relationships and trust as an expert. When you're in an alliance and you've got this incredible resource think of all the disciplines that are there, that you can pull from each one of them with their permission, eagerly, and they're pulling from yours. Think of the exponential effect. There's no end to the cross promotions you can do here for virtually a couple of hours of great conversations and relationship buildings, regardless of where it goes. Seminar mixers. I could put 2 or 3 different disciplines, maybe a personal historian together with a financial planner and an estate planner, just picking out people in your alliance, any number of mixers. And, you know, you're able to rent a room, splitting it 3 or 4 ways. Instead of you just promoting that seminar to your people just for your event, you've got 3 or 4 other providers who are presenting the same seminar or workshop to their clients as well, and through their social media. Well, what does that do? It fills more people in the room, and they get to meet you even for 15 minutes. They get to see you as a person, and they know that, hey, they're on our holistic legacy expert team here. Local publicity. The idea of forming an alliance is news. It's real news. We want to form alliances in every community in the United States, so we created a legacy concierge service, and we have people that come into our site from all over the world, really, and they write their stories and record them and they share them, but their whole thing is they want to be educated. What other parts of my legacy do I need to attend? So at any time, somebody can find somebody who is in their local alliance in their own community through our system. You know, and we don't charge much for this. We're talking $35, and we give you support and help of how to build your alliance and all that sort of thing once you're in the concierge service. And if your category isn't in here, we ask people to tell us what category we're missing. We'll add a category. And so if you want to do that, you can go to legacystories.org. And then you just scroll down the page and you'll see this Legacy Concierge section and just be a provider. We have partners of major organizations around the country. We have in all the major disciplines. So it's just something that you may want to consider doing. So I want to thank you very much for your time. I hope you got some inspiration out of this webinar. I appreciate it, and let me know if you need any help. And have a great rest of your week. Lots of success.